Hello, everybody. Welcome to my sixth segment of Sit Down with the Boss. Today we got Casino Mud Gang member Drake Nitti in the building. Kind of introduce yourself and let them know who you are.
Man, I'm Lil Beck, and y'all know me as Gator, you know. You know what I'm saying? One King, Drake Nitti, Casino. And I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. The Crooked, you know what I'm saying? From Uptown, Zone 3, Den Leathers Project.
Already, that was my next question. What side of town is Nitti from?
I'm from the North, man. The North. That old North. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, already. Now, when you say the old North, what's the difference between the new North and the old North?
Ain't no new North. The old North, like I said in a previous interview, like, it was different. You know, we come from the corner, it was different. Like, the Crescent North, you know, to everybody in the city, you know, they hear Hillcrest Northside, they all think it's the same. You know, to us on the streets, or to us, you know, we, you know, Crest, you know, is the Crest and the North is the North, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm from Den Leather Project, Yellow Bricks. That's where it started at.
Already. Now, how many kids does Nitti have?
I had 10 kids, 5 girls and 5 boys.
Oh, yeah, you even got nice.
God bless me.
Already, man. I know you're a good daddy because I see it every day, too. What was it like growing up for Nitti in the North?
Oh, man, shit. I had a regular upbringing, you know what I'm saying? We you know, for a minute, you know, everything was good, you know what I'm saying? I was born in 81, so, shit, the 80s, everybody know what the 80s brought, the crack era. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I really was well taken care of for most of my childhood and my youth.
Already. Now, what age was it when Nitti jumped out there and started tapping in the streets?
Really, it was like we was playing. We was, you know, kids 11. The first time, like, I caught myself fucking with this shit or whatever. And it was me and my nigga Mo, Morris, my brother. He had stole some fake dope from his brother. And we divided it up and went on our way. That's when, you know, it was early in the game, so I used to see older heads keep their shit in a matchbox and shit.
Yeah.
Keep it in their little pocket right here. So I had put mine in the matchbox. Went shot pool at TCS and left them on the table. Oh God, I left it on the table. I said, I even go back and look for that. Hell no. I think Mr. Reed was still in the center then.
Yeah.
When I was in that. I don't know. That was like 92 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 92, man.
Now, in the streets, this is a question I don't have to have. Did you lose any friends? What was it like when you first started losing friends in the streets?
Oh man. Well, shit. I took our hood, and now we took the hardest blow when Anthony got murdered. Like, but before that, I really, you know, I knew, you know, we lost Chewy, we lost, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of OGs, you know what I'm saying, and I was aware of it, but, you know, it didn't affect me because those were the peers that I had that were older than me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I really wasn't out there with them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But me and Ant, man, ever since, you know, I can remember back when, you know, they found out who we were, me and my brother, you know, we had moved away from the hood. We stayed in Navarro, you know what I'm saying? We moved to Navarro when I was real young. My mama said I was like probably like 2 or 3 years old. But I remember shit from the projects back then when we stayed on Nueces, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that was another question I was going to ask you. Anthony Sanders, I could tell you was close to him. You know, I lost some pilots there. I mean, we both fit in with music, and I hear it in your music a lot.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of friend was Anthony to you?
Oh man, he was And I mean, I always say he was my best friend because when I had nobody, he was still my friend. Like I was locked up, 17 in the county, you know what I'm saying? And I got a little stretch to do some months in the county. The only person I could call on or write was him. He relayed messages for me to my first baby mama, you know what I mean? I would call, he accept my call. My kinfolk Tasha just told me that she remembered because my Aunt Jackie, like we ran the phone bill up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had blocks on their phone back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you really couldn't call from the county to everybody else, but I could call my Aunt Jackie house though.
Already. Now, speaking of baby mama, who was the first love of Trey Nitty's life?
The first love of my life. I ain't gonna.
You might have to fight when you get off camera after this one, boy. Don't listen.
I would, to be honest, I'd say my oldest daughter's mother, Brandy. Just on the strength that was the first person who I was with who tried to make me better than the shit I used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had filled out papers and I wound up going to Del Mar and shit. She filled out the papers and shit. Like, nigga, I'm tired of. I used to hit her with this line all the time. I come on like, man, I'm a street nigga. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And she be like, nah, cause you know, you way smarter than that. Like, so I wound up going to school and when I was going, I passed everything. I just wanted to quit going. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
What high school did Nitty attend?
I went to Miller, played a little ball. You know what I'm saying? But it was already too far gone. You know, like I said, the crack era.
Already. Now, during this era, what family member were you closest to when you was first starting out in the street era?
When I first started getting in the streets?
Yeah.
My kinfolk Roe.
Yeah.
Roe and all his homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Because they always, you know, I used to always try to hang on the block up by the Hillstone shit, 14, 15. You know, it could be cold, nigga ain't got no jacket on, nose snotty. They used to run me to the house, all type of shit. Bo, Delson, you know what I'm saying? Dan, all the homies, Q, Josh, I remember they out, but yeah, Roe used to, Roe always looked out for me. Roe really more like my brother, more than he like a cousin to me. He always was, you know what I'm saying, there for me, whatever I need, so.
Now give me one of the Nitty stories when Nitty was young in the North, just running around when he was a youth.
Oh man, you know, like on what kind of, on what level?
Just anything, you know, just something that y'all would do like when you're young that you probably don't see kids do no more.
Oh man, we all used to just mob, like, you know, we'd just get dropped off on the south side or get dropped off on the west and just mob and like everything in our way, like every opposition, like we was just flushing that shit. You know, back then, you know, niggas used to bang hoods, like, you know, we from the North, that's what it was. Like, y'all gonna respect us, don't give a damn where we at, in the mall, if we, you know, it was up, wherever, you know what I'm saying?
Already. Now, in Corpus, the north side was took down. And just me outside looking in, it seemed like a lot of rappers in the city try to cover up what north side really was. In their music, you know, the way they treat the artists from the north. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like, first I'm gonna say this, I feel like most of us are barely starting to get in the lane to where we putting out content that is recognizable and we getting the recognition, you know what I'm saying, that we deserve now. And so I think that we are totally overlooked, you know what I mean? But as I said, because majority of us haven't put in the work, like the visuals,
Yeah.
the, you know what I'm saying, everything that, you know what I'm saying, that's needed to be recognized. A lot of us was just putting out music and you could just hear our voice, but you didn't even know who he was because you couldn't see us.
Just homeboy music.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now what kind of things attract Nitti? I mean, like, goal-wise, things that you want to accomplish.
Oh man, I want to, as far as musically, I just want to be able to just take the back seat, you know what I'm saying? And I got a hell of a vision for videos, for damn near every one of my videos, whoever I work with, the video man, you know, we pick a spot, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, come up with whatever concept we got, whatever. So, I just want to be able to take the back seat and not have to do the music. You know what I'm saying? I love doing the music. It's the way I vent, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather just fall back, you know. That's what me and Muddy really want to do, you know what I'm saying? We the old ladies, like we just, you know what I'm saying? But Muddy's so hard, like he just,
it's like
he
Brady.
getting better as
it's like Brady.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Brady.
Yeah,
You don't know why you gonna stop if you stop. You feel?
Yeah, for real.
Now speaking of Muddy, what is your feeling? Not feeling. Let me say, I know y'all family, and I seen, you know, the relationship just blossom. I remember all the way back to a post where Muddy said, you know, he respected the fact that you invited. I think it was a dinner or something. You know, so I know about when y'all first started hanging around to now, it seemed like a lot of love there, and I see you have a whole lot of respect for Muddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's my brother. Like, I love and respect everything about him and his family. Like, those are my people. Like, my people don't live here really. You know what I'm saying? Everybody moved out of town, but I'm still here with my. So that's my, you know, family. You know, also my kids. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Helped me get a vision for this shit bigger than I ever seen. Him and Boo, like. Who is, far as musically, a genius, like Muddy as well. So, you know, the sound and everything that you hear is them and the motivation and the push for Rory, like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is, yeah.
And Boo got a casino. I was going to ask you about Boo. You seem like a loyal person. You know, I haven't met Boo, but he seemed like a loyal person. He seemed like somebody who don't mind helping people get on. And he don't seem like he like to stand in no way. I mean, like, met him sit down and talk. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I look at his videos, hell yeah. But I look at all the game he be giving. He be saying some real shit to be so young.
Yeah, facts.
You know, so how do you feel about Lil Boo? You know, because he young, he facing the same thing these other rappers facing with the hate. You got to watch how he move. He young, still trying to figure out where to go in this game. But the way these youngsters moving in the rap game now, they make a lot more money than the rappers from our era. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
A lot more money. They're independent. They're really putting it down, and it seems like he know what he doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where the genius aspect comes in at. You know what I mean? Because he can see it. You know what I mean? You know, we told Boo, man, we just gonna keep dropping on say cheese and on, you know what I'm saying? With half pint films, pay them to drop. But it was like, nah, I'm gonna start a page. And we were like, man, that's the hardest thing to do, to get subscribers, to run a page up to. He was like, man, just watch. You know, and like, I mean, it came into fruition. So that one thing we know once we look up is like, you know, and really, only thing really we lacking is promotion. Like, we really don't promote our shit. You know what I mean? We don't really put too much promotion behind it. But Ferrari's been promoting his shit lately, so you know what I'm saying? But as for the whole entity, we don't even all do it. You know what I'm saying? Promote our shit. Ferrari's just starting to, but that's what you have to do. You gotta promote your shit. If you don't, how you gonna still be that, you know what I'm saying? All that posting on Facebook and that shit ain't getting for nothing, because it ain't gonna get, you can get 10,000 views on Facebook, but it doesn't mean anything, because it's Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, how did it feel when you first joined casino?
Oh man, just I don't know. I couldn't even, explain the fact of Boo telling me, nigga, you casino like shit, nigga, you family like the hell you talking about? And I was like, all right, like, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? But when that was just the family aspect, like we family, they ain't had nothing to do with music, right?
Yeah.
They had nothing to do with music.
Now, how close is the casino family?
We all close. Well, we have our differences. Who don't? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Mother gonna tell me if I'm fucking up. Boo gonna tell me if I'm fucking up. Vice versa. Ferrari gonna tell me if I'm fucking up. I'm gonna tell them. We're gonna be on one another road. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, any one of our brothers, we're gonna be on one another road. That's how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? We ain't going for the banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? If you can't correct your homeboy, he ain't your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him, hey man, you need to redo this, or you need to do that, or hey man, think about this shit before you go do that bullshit. You tripping. Like, if you can't tell him that, ain't your homeboy.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Now, one thing we share in common, Mama Sandra, your mom. I love your mama to death, man. Mama is really a supportive. I mean, she ain't even supposed to know social media as good as she know it. And the reason I say that, as soon as we drop stuff, you go look at any Krime Family thing, man, I'm talking about Mama right there.
Yeah.
Mama beat the nigga. I was on the corner getting on there. You feel me?
Real shit.
I told my wife, I said, man, it feel like my mama's still here. As soon as I drop something, Mama right in there.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's
I
on my
appreciate
Instagram,
that,
wherever, I really appreciate having your mom. And what is it like having Mama Sandra, a supportive mom that just as supportive as she is?
Anything I ever did, my mama was behind me, like, and my mama just always told me some solid shit, like, hey, it is what it is. So I love my mama to death. Like, we've been through hell and hot water, you know what I'm saying? The hood know, y'all know me. It ain't no secret, like, but shit, everything better now.
Already.
So, we blessed to be here. Majority of my peers, guys I hung with every day, gone forever, in the grave or in prison or, fucked up on some drug or, you know what I'm saying? And we still here functioning, you know what I'm saying? And looking fantastic.
Already. Now, I was looking, I go through YouTube, I'm an old school service smoker, and I noticed I watched one of your videos, that's what it was, at the Green Room. And they was talking about y'all in the top 3. I don't think enough people know when they walking past y'all in our city, because y'all don't worry about that. Y'all not looking for fame.
No.
But they don't understand the work y'all put in,
Yeah.
and that y'all deserve it, though. It was
Straight
hard
like
for me
that.
to get some of our own local people here, promoters and record people, to recognize that.
Yeah.
That we got an entity sitting right here in our city that nobody uses.
Yeah.
How do it feel to be like the #1 draft pick and people not know how to pick you?
Man, it's crazy because the city, we get love everywhere else. Like, it's like, I have people call me from Germany, Moscow, Spain, like calling my phone on Instagram, video calling me, like, but right here at home, I ain't saying you gotta be a fanatic or you gotta blow my phone up. Yeah, you know me, see me around, but I'm saying the corporates don't respect none of the artists. You know what I'm saying? Let alone casino mud game. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'll tell you something I found out, and I want you to go into depth how I found out. But one thing Muddy said ruffled a couple of fellas, but I find this to be real true, man. A lot of these rappers don't got what it takes to push themselves. And when you tell them, which you can only mean financially, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get mad, but they don't realize that's the giant that they can't get out their way. How do you feel about, I just say the way our local rappers talk. It's local guys that talk, but don't understand the hustle you really have to put in to get to where they talking like they are.
Straight up. It do take a consistent grind, like constant. Like, And yeah, CDs ain't popping right now, but what's wrong with having you some CDs? I bet you get your money back if you do what you're supposed to. I sold damn near all mine. I got one box left, and I really ain't selling them. Like I'm saying, like, and I'm sending them to Germany, Moscow, Spain,
Really?
T-shirts. Like
International hustle.
it's you got to, you know what I mean? My cash app be dinging. They want all the merch, mud gang shirts, casino mud gang shirts, everything.
Now, where can they find casino gear?
Hit any one of us, DM us. We gonna reply straight up.
Already.
You're trying to spend some money, we gonna reply. Don't
No.
hit us about no drugs, none of that shit, cause we ain't fucking with that shit. Y'all can have that shit.
Already. Y'all hear that, man? Say it one more time for them, man.
Don't hit us for no drugs unless you try, you know.
Already,
Sip
man.
and serve. We don't sell, drink, we sip.
Already, man. Now, I'm gonna ask you about some guys I know really ain't you too fond of, and they was in that top 3 list too. I don't really know them too good, but when I follow y'all, I catch on to everything going on, everything the casino got to do with. That's how I open my eyes around them now. Don't seem like y'all have a good relationship with Hood family.
I don't know them niggas.
Yeah.
I don't know them niggas, man. I met Yayo, you know, at Muddy video shoot at the chamber, but I don't know them niggas. But I mean, you know, nigga fuck. We just tired of niggas fucking with Boot, like,
Yeah.
you know. That's our little brother, like, and he the only one defending himself, like, so you might hear fuck for we from me, cause you ain't finna fuck with Boot.
Already.
So shit, that's what it is.
Shit, yeah, the whole city come behind me, you know what I'm talking about? Say, man, now, is there anybody you give a shout out to, which I know Muddy and Boo. You know, I'm in my first segment in a minute, but I want to see who Nitty done work with this year. You know, people that hit your phone, like you say, they don't normally get somebody to give them a shout out. They used to you shouting out to your casino family. But name, you know, a couple of just what people consider regular people that you know support you, that you might just feel like giving a shout out to right now.
First, the whole hood, you know what I'm saying? Booty, she told me to give her a shout out, so what's up with it? Shit, shout out everybody fucking with us, like, shout out to everybody hating on us too. Like, we appreciate the love.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Krime Family, man, for real. Shout out Green Room TV, and not to cut you off. Shout out TSF, man. All these niggas, man, that's behind us, Wolfpack, that fuck with us. Who, when we pull up in y'all city, wherever we at, you know what I'm saying? It's the same type of love that if you come down here, guess what? It's gonna be the same thing. And like niggas said, the whole city come by and nitty.
Now, what's next on the agenda for Drink Nitty?
Still Drinking Volume 2. I'm trying to pick a date. It's ready. Finna get this feature from Sachi and Sauce for Gang Shit Remix. Me, Boo, Ferrari, Muddy, Sachi and Sauce.
That's gonna be nice.
So that's the last song I gotta finish for Still Drinking Volume 2. Probably drop that bitch next month. I got like 23 songs, but I'm only gonna probably drop about 13 or 15 of them. You know what I'm saying? Pick it.
Already. Now, where can they find you on IG and on Facebook?
You can find me at Drink Nitty Casino on all social media sites, Twitter.
Yeah, y'all go stream my little brother music, man. We appreciate you for coming in today, Drake Nitty. We're gonna definitely get back with you with part 2. Drake Nitty, the man who run the city. Shout out to Krime Family, shout out to Casino, shout out to all the branches of the city that's putting it together. Hey man, and we'll be back bringing y'all Nitty real soon. Anything else you'd like to say before we get out of here, little bro?
Shout out Mud Gang Casino, Rick, Benzo, A1, Baby Third, Dude, Paulo, BA, man, shout out all these niggas, man. Zone, That's the newest nigga Zone. Zone finna take this shit elsewhere. Y'all really don't. This song ain't know it. Man, and he finna know. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking see, this what it is. Like, you know, just a shout out to the North, cause really on the cool, this shit should have been going on. So what we gonna do? Me and Muddy, we trying to do this shit like a GO, straight like that. Is like all the love that the city show us, like, cause yeah, it's some haters, but it's more love than anything. Like really, the motherfuckers don't even know it. Like, so we just like we got so many different albums and shit. A nigga working on Muddy working on an album where he come with some old school Tila type shit. Motherfuckers want to hear and shit. Like just for the core fans, cause that's what we used to do back then. You know what I'm saying? So we on their ass, but yeah, Mud Gang Casino forever.
Already, that was Drake Nitty, man. And he just sat down with the boss.